Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make moussaka. Line a tray with greaseproof paper and brush that with olive oil. Then add a mix of salt, pepper and oregano to the bottom of the tray. Add 3 to 4 aubergines and brush them with olive oil and sprinkle the salt, pepper and oregano on top. Then repeat that process for the potatoes. You will need 3 potatoes. Don't cut the potatoes too thick. Then repeat the same process for the courgettes. You'll need 3 courgettes. Bake all the veg at 180°C fan for about 30 minutes. For the meat sauce, heat a pan with olive oil and add 2 diced onions and 2 garlic cloves. Add a little bit of salt and leave that for 5 minutes with the lid on. Then add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, oregano and pepper and mix that together. Then add 500 grams of mince. I'm using turkey. Traditionally in Cyprus it's pork, but you could use lamb and beef if you wanted. Once the meat has taken on some colour, add 400 grams of tinned tomatoes, 250 grams of chicken stock, give that a good mix, add a teaspoon of tomato puree and leave to simmer for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, it should be nice and thick. Then turn off the heat and add a bunch of parsley. Set that aside. To make the bechamel sauce, you want 120 grams of butter, a pinch of salt, and 120 grams of flour. You want to make a roux with this. Slowly add a litre of milk. You need to bring it together. It will thicken and then add more milk. It seems long-winded, but it's the best way to make a bechamel sauce. Once it's cooled, add 1 egg. To assemble the moussaka, add a thin layer of bechamel to the bottom of the tray and then add the potatoes. You want them to overlap. Then add a layer of the aubergines, half of the meat sauce, the courgettes, the final layer of meat sauce, and the rest of the aubergines. You will notice that the 2 pictures are quite different because I forgot to film part of the video the first time, so I made it on 2 separate occasions. But I did not have enough aubergines to fill the tray, sadly, but it doesn't really matter. Pour the bechamel on top, smooth it over, add 50 grams of cheese. I'm using cheddar because it melts really well, but you could use parmesan or halloumi, whichever you want. Pierce with a knife. This allows it to steam out while cooking, and hopefully that way you won't have too much liquid left at the bottom as some people do. Bake it at 180°C fan for 30 to 45 minutes. And once it's cooked, leave it to cool for 30 minutes before cutting it, or it will just fall to pieces. This is the end result. It looks delicious. I hope you enjoy it. It does take a long time to prepare, but it is so worth it. See you all next time.